If you're thinking about relocating to Oregon, you're going to want to stay tuned until the very end today, because we're going to talk about a few things you're going to want to know before living here, as well as taking a look at a property that might be a good fit for you, or it might not be. Let's find out. So right now we're in a town called Albany, Oregon, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Albany is a really solid town that I think is a little bit often overlooked when it comes to moving to / like buying real estate in. However, it is a town that a lot of our relocation buyers end up wanting to move to, and for good reason. We'll talk about why next. But first, I wanted to show you guys this property. This is a duplex for sale. It's listed at $420,000. Each unit is, I believe, around 800 square feet or so. You cannot really tell that well in the video, but not gonna lie, the outside is pretty run down. However, I do think the price really fits, what we can see, at least, of the condition. Not going to be for everyone, but it's definitely going to be a great investment property for someone. This property is located in southwest Albany, and the thing is about Albany is a town that a lot of our relocation buyers, surprisingly, actually end up moving to, who are initially looking in Salem, because with Albany, you actually can get a little bit more for your money. You actually can, the average home price is a little bit lower in Albany than it is in Salem. And it's a lot lower in Albany than it is in Corvallis, Eugene, and Portland, which are, other cities that are not too far away. This street that we're on right now is not the most accurate representation of Albany. This is just one little snippet, obviously snippet of the area. There's plenty of other areas and things to see in Albany. What people like about Albany, as far as our clients go, the number one thing that they like the most is the prices. That's really why we see people choosing here instead of somewhere like Salem, is because you have that small town feel with a little bit, I mean, it's not drastically lower, but a little bit lower home prices, but you have all the amenities that you need as well here in Albany. It also has a great proximity to other bigger cities that have even more amenities, but you really do have everything you need right here in Albany. It's got a Costco. It even has a mall. It even has a shopping mall. And the proximity here is great because in Albany, you are a short drive to, Salem, Corvallis, and then other towns as well. But I say those two towns because both of them have colleges there, so we see a lot of people relocating for those reasons. So many different reasons. The reason I think that this duplex, there it is again, is a great investment opportunity. One, yes, we know the condition reflects the price. Obviously, it from the outside, at least, I'm no inspector and I have not seen the inside, but from the outside, we can tell it's not in the best condition. However, the price definitely reflects that, because we for sure are not seeing most duplexes for that low of a price, if that makes sense. But it's a really great opportunity because somebody would be able to either house hack it, you could live in one side and rent the other side out and, really help offset your mortgage payment, or, rent both sides out if that's where you're at and what you're wanting to do. Both are super great options. We have many different buyers in different situations as far as that goes, where we have buyers who are first-time buyers relocating here. We have seasoned buyers. We have investor clients. We have some buyers that are investors from California. We just got a triplex in the area under contract for. So no matter what situation you're in, we're super happy to help. The first step, just a little bit more of the street that it's on. The very first step when you are relocating to the area or just buying a house here with us is shoot me an email. My email's in the description, and we will set up a phone or a Zoom call from there and talk more about the next steps. So, as you can see, looks like there's quite a few other rentals on this street that it is on, which is pretty common when you see duplexes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you buy a duplex? Would you not? If you bought a duplex, would you live in one side and rent the other out, or would you just rent out both sides? What would you do? What are your ideas as far as that goes? I would love to hear about that in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We come on here every week and share just things you need to know about living in Oregon, moving to Oregon, or just buying and selling real estate in Oregon. So we will see you guys soon. I feel like I need to add this area where we're staying in one like a small area right now while we're filming this, but this is obviously a very bland, boring section of Albany. There are some beautiful, beautiful neighborhoods in Albany. There's a historic, charming, it's small, but there's a historic, small, charming downtown with beautiful historic homes. There's newer neighborhoods. There's neighborhoods that are great for families with playgrounds and parks. There's many brand new construction communities popping up. So this, what you're seeing right here is like, don't just look at this and be like, oh, like if I saw this, I would think it's a horrible town. But there's a lot more to Albany than just this small little video. However, this does kind of reflect the price of that duplex that we saw and the location where we are at. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon, and looking forward to helping you move to or just buy here in Oregon.